Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am creating financial freedom for billions of people across this world. I am creating a million millionaires. I am the greatest leader that ever lived. I am God, people, and most important is that I manifest the words I speak. My message for you today, people, is to focus on being consistent, man. Consistency is everything. It really is, though, because here's what you got to realize, people. Like, as human beings, we are indeed creatures of habits. That's the way that we make our life manageable is by through repetition. We do the same actions over and over, and then eventually you don't have to be as intentional about it because now it becomes habitual. You know what I'm saying? In the beginning with anything, though, it's like you have to be very intentional because it's something new. Now, here's my thing about this, though. Like, I mean, there's other people that tell you different formulas, do this for 21 days or 30 days. Listen to me, man. It's like if it's something that you really need to adapt or do that you would like to have as a new habit, it's like, why would you be counting the days anyway? It's like, whatever it is, it's like, do it consistently. Especially when it comes to self-development, people, and fitness. It's like it's so easy to fall out of routine. So it's like when you find something that you really truly want to do, it's like you have to be intentionally yes at first and then continue to do that. So bringing it back to what I was talking about with self-development, though, it's like I want you to work on figuring out what are ways that you're going to train yourself to be the amazing you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we know that, okay, your vision is the picture of the future you that you desire to be, and you understand that every day you're working towards it. So it's like you have to come up with consistent routine that would mirror the future version of yourself that you see in your mind, you know? So self-development part of it, I've shared with you guys on plenty of occasions that I use Headway app. I mean, I don't care what app you want to use. But whatever app that you choose to use that to help you read, people, at the end of the day, you must acquire new knowledge and you have to come up with ways on how to do that. Now, I got a couple ways for myself. For me, I definitely use the Edway app every single day, where every single day, 7 days a week without fail, where I'm reading a minimum at least one book plus a day. And then also for me, because my focus and my purpose and mission is to really unite Africa and the Caribbean. So it's like every single day, I've been doing this now since last April, where I watch videos to stay abreast of what's going on, what's going on in the Caribbean, what's going on in Africa. I mean, you got to be realistic with yourself. It's like, how do you plan to get the information if you don't put yourself in front of that information? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to figure out routines that you can adapt that will allow you to gain the information that you need. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, again, I keep mentioning, you really got to learn the 6 faculties of your mind, and just understanding that one of them is memory. It's like, as you feeding yourself the information, it might not seem super relevant right now, but as you feed the information to yourself over time, the information that you're learning, even if you didn't need it in that moment of time, is helping you to actually think of ideas on how to manifest the things you want. And that's where epiphanies come from, people, especially when you're brainstorming, is that you have to feed your mind information that is relevant to the vision and the goal that you have in mind, So that's why I make it a part of my routine. Every single day, I watch videos that talk about Africa and the Caribbean, especially Jamaica, So that I'm fully aware of all the elements, all the things that are going on. And see, what happened is that as I get those information, people, then it helps me to see what's going on and to learn and understand what's going on. For you, it's the same exact thing, is that whatever your goal is or your vision is that there is information that can help you to be more educated and speak with more substance when you're talking about whatever that subject is. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is get yourself in front of that information, people, you know? Educate yourself, man. Develop yourself. Another thing too, people, again, with repetition and consistency, that's just for self-development. You have to find source for self-development when it comes to routine for your health and fitness. It is so easy to not do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's so easy not to work out. It's so easy not to, you have to come up with some kind of regimen. I don't care if it's once a week. It's better than nothing. And as time goes by, you can develop them. You know, you're going to figure out, okay, on the weekends, what are you going to do? Maybe you're going to walk in the morning time for a couple miles, you know, during the week, you got to figure out, okay, what are you going to do to make sure that you're getting some exercise? And if it ain't going to the gym, maybe it's doing 50 sit-ups, 25 push-ups. I mean, I don't know what it is, people. Whatever that looks like for you, because for everybody, obviously, it's different. I want you to come up with a physical routine for yourself, you know? So it's like, again, the three main areas in life, right? Is you have finances. What is your daily routine that's going to help you accomplish the goal you have in that regards when it comes to your finances? Number two is relationship. You know, you want to have an amazing relationship. Well, what habits can you do that will help you to help make that happen? You know, and I'll throw an idea out for you, man. I came up with this. Wow, guys, it's been about 2 years now I've been doing this, where every single day, man, 2 years ago, April, end of April was when I started doing this, where every single day before I leave my house, I write a message to my wife on the mirror. Could be about anything, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's like, hey, you were blessed and highly favored. You know what I mean? Love holders. Whatever you want to put, man, whatever you want to do. But that little simple action right there, again, like I said, I didn't realize how long I've been doing it, but it's been since April of 23 that I've been doing this. And then as time went on, I started to do it for my kids in their bathroom. I write it on their mirrors. I write it on my wife's mirror, my kids' mirror, where every single day I'm speaking life into my family. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sharing it with you because I think it's something that you can do for yourself. You know what I mean? That can really have a profound effect. You know what I'm saying? And that's just one simple, consistent action, people. How many other consistent actions that you can come up with that can create bliss in your family? You know what I'm saying? So relationship, that's key, people. Think of something consistently that you can do, whatever that is. Maybe you consistently do help out on the weekends or in the evening time. I mean, whatever the case is, people, figure that out for yourself, because for everybody, again, it's unique, you know? And then, of course, health and fitness. I already talked about that. You got to come up with regimens to make sure you're taking care of yourself. You know, like, are you taking vitamins every day? You know, if you're not, I highly recommend it, because anything that can help boost your immune system is a no-brainer. Let's go for that. That's basic, the most easiest thing you could do. Take a pill every day, one a day. You know what I mean? You can do that. Outside of that, like I mentioned, physical exercise in a whole week. You got 7 days in a week, people. How many of those days, or how much time out of each week can you dedicate towards something that physically exercise your muscles so you stay in shape and stay fit, you know? One last thing I'll say, and I think it's critically important, man, especially when it comes to relationship, people, I suggest this, man, is that you should always find ways to make sure you take care of yourself and never get comfortable, man, and always make sure that you're aesthetically pleasing to your partner. You know what I'm saying? So that's something I want to throw out there. Make a consistent habit of doing that. I promise you that'll go a long way in a relationship. Outside of that, people, I say this: shout out to Jamaica, shout out to the Caribbean and Africa, man. Obviously, y'all know by now my mandate from God and purpose for being here is to unite the Caribbean and Africa. Jamaica being the eye of this world, Africa being the mother of this world, people. And most important, people, that I want to share is that united we stand, divided we fall. People, unite, man. Unite, unite, unite. Because the more we unite, people, the more we'll manifest the things we want, which is the greatest prosperity period in the history of this world. You know, that time is right now, people, and we have all the tools at our disposal to do that. Another thing, too, man, is take time to learn about other countries, man. Listen to me. Kenya got one of the coolest buses, man, out there, man. They buses look, the taxi buses, I thought Jamaica had cool buses, but Kenya buses, man, are like spaceships, man. Alien spaceships. Anyways, people, listen. My declaration over your life, number one, is that you are a millionaire. You are married to the person of your dreams. You have amazing health and is in the best shape of your life, people. My prayer for you today, man, is that, you really take the time, people, to figure out what things you can consistently do to transform your life. Not later, but starting today, people. Why not? What do you got to lose? Let's get busy changing your life, man. Have a great day. We'll talk tomorrow.